Hi, this is Alki. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about our least favorite subject, as you're smiling, diesel train that pollute our environment in the New York subway system. And the smell in the suit is horrendous. An article came out in the New York Daily News some time ago, and they're wondering if the pollutants from these trains are causing carcinogens and might be hazardous to both passengers and employees. And a guy like me who's been following diesel trains for years, it's not a very pleasant experience. So, basically, let me show you what it is. This came out, of course, after the incident on the L line. Remember the so-called awful smell that was coming from someplace? They thought it was a diesel train, but it was a gas station or a home heating oil from someplace on the L and shut it down. Well, now had some experts saying that the spent fuel after it's burned through the diesel, it stays in the environment long after the diesel leaves the station. And every time these trains come in, it disrupts this suit and stuff. And to make matters worse, they bought 28 of these brand new diesels a few years ago called the R156. It's supposed to be clean running diesel, and it did exactly the opposite. It smells like hell. I mean, first time I was near one of these things, and it started up. Ooh, horrible, horrible stuff. Now let me go and pick up some select few stuff from this paper article. It says, when you spend 8 hours a day in the subway at any capacity and you blow your nose is black, one employee says, even the token booth is bad. It was a former train operator that was talking to the Daily News. He had some medical experts who are concerned about the health risk. Even though they say they don't have evidence of employees getting sick, having a connection to diesels, this is not a new subject because diesel trains had sickening employees on railway trains for many decades. And believe me, if you're stuck in a tunnel all day with one of these suckers, you're going to have the window closed because you're going to breathe that sucker in. There's no guarantee that you won't breathe some of the stuff in, especially if you're working on the tracks and so on, for whatever reason. And on the 156, because it's so pollutant, these diesel, that they have to operate with respirators on. And for you to ride in public, who don't have respirators, you should be concerned about this. Why isn't they have diesels that run on electric and diesel in the subway? They say they're trying to conserve weight, and well, that's a cop-out way of saying, oh, we just not interested in spending the money on that. Yes, but meanwhile you're bringing stuff, and you don't know what effect it can have. You're breathing it in your lungs. And someone told me that when they had operated work train one morning, they could smell the diesel fuel from their pillow. So what does that mean? It doesn't smell good to me at all. So this is something people are going to have to go research, look into, see if there is a health issue. And some people might play it off because the simple reason is, if it is a health issue, you thought you could be sued for a lot of money. Not just employees, but passengers. And, if somebody comes down with an illness, lung illness, cancer or something, and it's connected to the diesel, boy, you're talking a lot of big bucks. And for those who don't remember, the tobacco industry for years was trying to deny that cigarette smoke had any links to cancer. Unfortunately, uh, the actor who played the Marlboro Man, who's out somewhere in the Midwest, where there's barely any pollution out there, he came down with cancer. So how could that be? He's not in the city. So let's put it this way. I think they better start looking for these clean diesel trains that actually operates cleanly, or battery, because if it's causing a health problem, uh, it's not going to look good for the authority down the road. So this is Al Ken saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop, and have a good evening.